If you've been neglecting your back bend and your Superman on the pole, this routine's for you.
Here on the pole, doing things that we both hate this week.
Yes, like I mentioned before, it's like hell, but the pole version of hell. We're working on our Superman, which I hate so much because I hate anything that hurts my inner thighs. I hate them. And the Superman is like the dove variation of the Superman. So we're doing back bends, which we all know Karina really hates.
Yeah.
So we've combined them together. And I think this is your fault.
Why?
Because you're the one that told me that, hey, why don't we do Superman? And you know, like I'm gonna say, fine, you're right, I should challenge myself. So this entire week, I spent time trying to learn how to do a Superman again. Because I had like left it alone for so long that my body didn't really recognize what I should be doing. And I tried multiple ways to get into the Superman, multiple ways of straddling to get into the Superman, and it was all very hard, and I went with the least painful one.
But you know, I said let's try Superman, not a back-bending version of Superman.
The back bend is so pretty though.
This is not my fault. This is Taylor's fault.
It's her. If you didn't give me the Superman idea in the first place.
I said Superman. Superman. We're doing
Super dove.
some super dove thing. Anyways, it's really pretty, and I found a way, as always, to cheat the back bend. So yeah.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're new to this channel, welcome. On this channel, we talk all things aerial, and we break down different routines every week across 4 different apparatuses: aerial hoop, hammock, silks, and pole. So if you practice any of these apparatuses, especially at home, and you're looking for resources, do subscribe to the channel because it's great to have when you're training.
Yeah, and feel free to share it with your aerial friends or other people who you may meet who train at home so that they can also have access to all the resources that we've been putting together.
Yes. Now, before we get started, let's do a quick safety check. Make sure that you check your equipment, check your rigging and everything, especially if you have your pole mounted at home. Make sure that everything is stable. Make sure that you're working with a clean pole and you have things to clean it as you go along. Make sure that you have grip or resin as you need, because you will need it for the grip strength for this, but maybe not too much because you want to slide a little between your inner, like between your legs. So I don't know, you got to try to figure out how to balance that, but make sure you have it. You'll figure it out. I believe in you. And then make sure that you have a crash mat. Don't practice without one under any circumstances, and always make sure that you warm up well and cool down well before and after you practice aerial. If you're looking for warm-up ideas, I would recommend checking out our playlist, which we'll leave right up here. It has tons of ideas for different apparatuses. You can find one there. Go do that first before you do this routine, and then come back to the video to try it with us. And then, of course, make sure you're wearing the right clothing for pole. That is very little clothing. I'm wearing like regular, very short shorts, but I do have my inner thighs free. So if you're a pole girly who prefers longer shorts, you might want to hike them up or wear something that you know you will have that skin contact between your legs, because you will need that point of contact for your Superman so you don't slide out of it. And then, of course, make sure that you have your spotting buddy. Make sure you have someone to practice with so that you can be safe at all times. It can be your GPS in the air, be your cheerleader when you're down, and if something happens, they're there to call someone or assist you.
Yes, and as always, you cannot find the music synced up to this video here. This routine was done to really beautiful music, so you will want to see it synced up to the music. We did leave a short for you right up here. This short is synced up to the music, but if you want to see it, if it's longer than a minute, then probably the beginning or the end will be cut off. So you can just hop onto our Instagram accounts. We leave you links to those down in the description below, but we will post them on our individual Instagram accounts so you can check it out there. But we also want to welcome you to come back to the channel on Friday when we release a YouTube video that shows both of us doing the routine so that you can see how different people do different things differently and how it looks with different bodies and so on.
And the cheat that you did.
And the cheat that I did, yeah, because I did cheat this back bendy thing. I do bend my back a little because now it's easier to bend a little, but I still do cheat a little when I'm doing it. And so you might want to see both of us do it so you can see the difference with the arches in our back. And also we leave you the link to the song that we use and the timing in which we get started down in the description below. So feel free to check it out there so you're not figuring out what version of the song or what time we actually get started.
And now that we've covered everything, let's get started with the pole version of hell.
So you start off with holding onto the pole with one arm in forearm grip and the other one holding high. And it's important for you to not hold so high so that you have space to be able to pull yourself up. So she's going to take her right leg or the same side leg as the hand that is in forearm grip, and she's going to bring it forward, and then she's going to spin it to push it backward so she can come into the spin. When she pushes it backward, she's going to pull up, and she's going to bend that leg that she pushed backward so she can hold this pose here. So now she will put it all together for us so we can see it done with spin. Okay, so she's swinging backwards, pulling up, and holding it there. Then she brings her legs to the pole to do her first climb, and that is your starting spin. So from your first climb, you're going to hold high so that you can adjust your legs. So what Taylor does is she opens her legs up and she brings them to a pole sit, and she folds them to the side, and then she takes her inside arm and threads it through, and she holds on to her outside foot. So the outside foot comes higher than the inside foot, and she holds on to it. So that's the pose that you want to be doing. From here, you're going to adjust your hand. So bring your hand to hold the pole in a cup grip. Both hands hold behind you, and then you're going to straighten the inside leg and bend the outside leg while keeping that inside leg pointing to the other side of the pole. And you hold this for a bit before you bring your hands back to the pole and do a little mini climb here, a little mini climb. And when you come here, you bend that right leg and you bring your head backwards to hold this pose so that you can get ready to go into your straddle. Going to hold on to the pole, and we're straddling on the left side of the pole, and hook your outside leg. Then Taylor releases her hands and extends it to the floor, so you hold up, then you hold high above your top leg and hold low as well. So you're going to think about pushing your leg through and pushing your body up with that bottom hand to turn over, and then release your hand. It's important for you to release to be able to do the Superman. Then you reach for the pole backwards and adjust your grip and bend one of your legs. If this is too back bendy for you, you can always try to slide your butt a little bit more down, and then you can reach the pole faster. For us, we just release from here, but you can always just turn back to the pole if you can. If not, usually we are low enough to be able to slide our hands down a little and just reach for the ground.
That was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, leave it to Ariel to make something we hate doing still be so much fun, and also us.
Yeah,
fun people.
Yeah, we are fun. We are fun trading together. Because if you're doing this and you're not comfortable with Superman, it can be a really scary pose. Yeah, if you're doing it, especially if you're doing it at home alone. So do have somebody around to help you so you can feel comfortable with releasing your hand. I think that is the hardest part of Superman, right?
Yes,
releasing
definitely.
that bottom hand.
Yes, yes, yes. And having the feeling like you're not going to fall down. So having someone there really helps you to just kind of let go.
Yes.
Guys, if you like this video, be sure to leave us a like. It really helps us out, tells the algorithm that you enjoyed this video, pushes it to other aerialists, other polars who would also want to learn these moves and learn along with us at home. And if you're not subscribed, do subscribe as well. We'd love to have you be a part of our community, and we also love hearing from you. So comment and let us know what you think, if you tried it or what you've liked so far, what you want to see from us next.
Yes, and if you found this routine a little bit challenging, but you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, then check out the routine that we're leaving on screen for you. On top, we're leaving a dance video, and at the bottom, we're leaving a tutorial video where you will learn how to do the dangerous bird.
Dangerous.
Yes.
And until next time,
Bye!